race when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't stop. I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so what? You're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong. You will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't stop. Don't stop.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. We are back. We have to check IDs, folks. We got to make sure that you're over 18 before you can gain access. This is the Ferrari 599XXx, baby. We're going to go do nothing but the down and dirty short courses. We're going to try to keep these track lap times under 60 seconds, folks. We're going to keep the battles as close as possible. There are going to be a ton of mistakes. This car is absolutely unforgiving, and there's only 10 minutes left in this qualifying session, and the grid is packed with 20 drivers. So without any further delay, let's get to seeing what the drivers are all about and what they're up to. How about that? Hello! What's going on? Glad you're able to catch the stream from the hotel you're at. Glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for hanging out. Your guys' support means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much for all the hard work and dedication the drivers are putting into practice. Get these laps in. Not only that, look at these absolutely gorgeous liveries that we're going to have to review and look at all season long. And baby, if you know you want to get in on the action, you know where to find us. Jeez, I can't keep a straight face with the Dodge car. Please come check us out on the Discord. Come check us out on YouTube, on Twitch, wherever you're not, we are at most likely. And if you want to support us, you know where to do that down below. Thank you so much again, but Beard is out there threatening that 52 lap time that he was able to pull off in practice in the still of the night, as I say. That 53.1, look at these lap times, 53.1, 53.1, 53.1, and a 53.2 from the newcomer of the dragster. New to this grid, but not new to Assetto, obviously, as he's lurking. Great view of him. Have to go to another cam. No special livery for the dragster, it seems, but he is here to join us. Let's let auto camera take us away for the rest of this qualifying session. See if there's any other beautiful liveries and gobsmack liveries that we should keep an eye on. Speaking of laps we should keep an eye on, let's pull this up real quick and see how this works out. We've got the live timing pulled up right now with the right hand corner to take a look at doing what out there as far as lap times are concerned. I'm the only one racing on street tires right now. Loney's out there on the mediums probably, and Chewbacca as well. Also, that's so interesting. On the medium tires, doing better than those right now. And I wonder if that's just a comfortability with the heat in the tires as the drivers are clipping the grass and how much they're cutting through maggots there. And one driver going off in the background. Voice volume is a bit low. Thank you for letting me know. I can always fix that. How about that? Hopefully that brings it to a much more manageable volume and consistency. Or stand by. Stand by 1 second. All right. That must be a little bit better. That must be quite a bit better, I would imagine. Yes, sir. Give me a mic check. 1 2 1 2. Thank you so much, Huckster. Appreciate the feedback. Appreciate you letting me know. I'd hate to dabble around for an hour and a half or so and basically have nobody be able to hear anything I'm saying. So I really do appreciate the live feedback. And I'm a little curious, though. You were driving around the car not too long ago, just on Monday night. The Huckster not on the grid tonight, I am just noticing. I apologize for that, but maybe give us a little bit of feedback as to why that's so, or if you're even available. I wouldn't mind dragging you into the booth for just a moment so I could hear your woes about what you thought about the car. Can't see the cars! Can't see the cars. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you so much. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that one. I was stuck fixing the mic. It was a whole thing. But the qualifying session is underway. At least you're able to see the live timing. At least you're able to hear. But we're back in the action. I apologize for all of my technical difficulties. But here we're going. Completely understand, Huckster. We had people working on rigs. We had people getting deliveries. I've got back issues. Life goes on. No need to apologize, no need to rationalize. Everybody understands, and Bearded does throw up that 52, and Quas does as well. 52.9, 52.8, I'm just noticing. Those are hectic lap times. Kilo's still on the 53.1 right now. Out there trying to do a little bit better, but not doing so just yet, it seems. And DJ Sam LaFleur out here on a green lap, it looks like. All right. Fast through sector 1. This will be the end of his lap coming to the line. So let's see if he has anything in the bag to get him towards the front of the grid. I think he does have some pace in him. DJ Sam LaFleur getting to the line. 53.3. That promotes him briefly into 7th place. And that'll be nice, and that'll be quite a few cars that he won't have to overtake at the jump of this turn 1. Is going to be madness. I'm not sure if the drivers will be willing to go too wide through cops, but I have a feeling some drivers are going to be opportunistic, while other drivers are going to be a little bit more cautious and take to the runoff for self-preservation. Here and out, 53.3 right now. Being great in this beautiful livery made by Motorsports. Kieran's going green themselves. Kieran is gone green. First of all, timing going. Kong is gone purple in sector 2. Is that true? It is 25.5 for him, but he's at the pits right now. I wonder if he thinks that he has it in him to go back out there. Kieran does go green in 53.1. Another one added to the list, and that only promotes him into 4th place, though, with a lap time like that around here. You can see Diego wrestling the car, shaking that steering wheel like it's his rump shaker. Perhaps like a pair of maracas is more aptly. Bearded in the 4.13 right now in provisional pole. That 52.8. I'm not sure anybody's going to be able to do better. If anybody can, it will be Quas to do so, as the two drivers have been challenging each other. Oh, in the still of the night, I think that was Bearded himself going off in the 9 Cat, as we were just talking about him. Obviously invalidating that lap. Take a look at Ben B riding along. This is a VR driver, so he's got the best view of the car. And I think Ben is the one who oh, Ben goes green as well. 53.2 for Ben, only goes into 7th place though. And Ben, I was just talking to Ben before the race, and Ben was talking about all the things that he truly does enjoy about the car. And I think he said that he really does enjoy... Oh, Kilo goes off. Okay, unlike Kilo. And what Ben was really talking about, I will say, is that when he was talking about the car, he had really good feel for the way this car was acting underneath him. He was describing the car very well, and he could really get a good physical reaction to the way the car feels. And I'm not sure if that's just because he's in VR and he can get that perception, or he has that added sense to the vehicle, but I feel like this vehicle does give a lot of feedback, and I think Ben would only agree with that the car is definitely talking to you the entire time you're trying to work it, either on the brakes, on the throttle, whether you're turning in, turning out. The thing is definitely working you for a conversation. And Ben, I think, enjoys it the most, as the session does go checkered flag, and that thing flies high, almost as high as I am in the still of the night. Bearded on provisional pole with that 52.8, and Quaz chased as hard as he could, but only held on to 2nd place with his 52.865. Kilo with a 53 won the first of the doorkeepers. Newcomer to the good, Dragsters with his 53.150. Kieran in 5th place with another 53.1. So the top 5 are separated by 3/10, folks. This is going to be a crazy race because qualifying pace is going to have nothing to do with how well you perform over the 20 laps. Consistency will be key, and Devon might deliver in 6th place. Ben B in 7th place, the true hero of this stream. He's going to take this crown. I truly think that Ben is going to keep his cool and really take 1st place in this race 1. This is going to be my far-fetched bet of the race. He's going to do it. Hands down, bar none. I think there's going to be chaos into turn 1, and Ben will keep it clean. Kong, though, in 8th place in the number 2 with his 53.2. GJ Sam LaFleur, Kevin Duty, Chewbacca. And then we've got, Chewbacca, Diego Misfit, Misha Valoni, John Gold, JL Bandy, I have another newcomer to the grid, it must be, Min-Max, Dirty Dan, the Kerbal Kin, and then myself sitting in the pit lane. And who am I dragging into the van with me? What did I say, Huck? What did I say that upset you? My chat could be delayed by just a few moments, so let me know. Let me know what I said, please. Let's see who we can drag into the booth. What are we doing? I kind of want to talk to... Who's the dragster? Where's the dragster? What? Hold on one second. There we go. Hello, the dragster. Are you there? You might be on push to talk, sir. The dragster, are you there? Trying to grab the dragster, throw him in my van. Will he accept my beck and call? Looking around. He is muted. Alright. Try again later, dragster, if we figure out the push to talk situation. Ah, the grid is set though. Gosh darn it. The Kerbal Kin is voted. We're not advancing the session. This is the time for interviews, Kerbal Kin. If you thought this was the time to race, sir, you are mistaken. This is not. This is the time for talking. What is he doing? This is the time for talking, and this is the time for livery watching. Look at this livery from Bearded. He didn't make this himself. This was a gift from the gods. I don't know who made this. I believe this might have been Min-Max. That's a boss. He's got a beautiful livery as well in his 50/50. Real quick. He was in a plane livery. You're in a sexy sauce livery. But the drivers are about to go away into turn 1. And away we go, folks. Away towards turn 1 into Cops. Are the drivers going to go 2 wide? They sure are. I see a little bit of 3 wide already. And here we go. We're looking at the dragster who's holding on to 4th place, but a little bit of shaking up and down the grid right now. Ooh, deep. Who is that on the outside in the meme mobile? Is that Quas is off? Quas is off, and Dead and Dragster's off as 2. That's at the entrance of Maggots. Oh no! And no, that is danger zone for the leaders. Bearded, Kilo, Kieran, Devon, Kong, Ben B, GJ, Sam LaFleur, Kevin Duty, and Diego. Wowza! Holy smokes, folks. I told you the order was going to get shaken up. I didn't know how much. Then we've got, I think that's Bandy, going to the back of the grid right now. And Kerbal Kin leads Quaz in his try to go to the front of the grid again. Man, L's out for lap 1. Absolutely, sir. What happened? Don't even know. Let AutoCam take us away. Maybe they can do a better job of giving us a better picture of what the drivers are up to. This is on board with Devon right now, looking at the back of Kieran, who's now been promoted in 4th place. Let's look at the progress right now to see how much progress has been made. Valoni has gained 8 overall, 3 for Kong, 3 for DJ Sam LaFleur. Everybody basically from the back is up a few and down to the back. Quas and the dragster Chewbacca and Bandy losing out a ton here. Oh no, that's Dirty Dan, I think. Misfit, excuse me. Gosh. So many people involved in accidents coming up in the live timing off to the side. Absolutely shocking start to the season, right? Who would have guessed it? Especially in these cars. But we wanted an exciting season. We wanted the driving to stay close. We wanted to see some overtakes. Ooh! That was almost an accident, but it wasn't. And remember, folks, almost counts only for grenades and horseshoes. So that wasn't quite one. But the gaps are staying relatively close right now. The driver's a little nose to tail. Staying in not really little packs, but quite big trains we see, as that might have been Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan's in the yellow car, excuse me. This is why we need to do the yellow livery at the showcase. No, that's the dragster. The dragster's gonna want to make a move. He's looking at the back of Dirty Dan right now. I think he wants some. But where can he actually make a move happen, though? That's really the question. He's getting close, but he can't actually act on anything yet. He's trying to get something set up through maggots now. There's Quas just a nose ahead. Looking to the inside of Dirty Dan is the dragster. Can he make this move stick? He can, and just ahead is the view of Quas. Taking a look over to his left, sees that he might be clear of the car to his... Ooh, not quite clear, still in battle. Dragster has to tuck in again, and just ahead we see Quas doing the exact same thing. Nothing that these drivers can really do to shake each other right now. Taking another look, though, on the inside. He thinks he might be clear, but he's just threatening that position too wide into comps. We've seen it happen a million times. He is through, though. Oh, and a big wiggle. No, at the end of comps, the dragster has a huge wiggle and goes off and into the barriers. Oh, man, what a tank slapper after that big overtake. Whew. Here's Kevaduty, though, now just in front of Quas. He's got the flames on him. Misha trying to make a move on Diego into the braking zone after the Wellington straight, and I think he held on to it. Yep, signed, sealed, and delivered. Excuse me, Misha got it done. Just thinking about how many drivers are here and getting them all mixed up, I apologize. There's John Gold in the Banksy livery. That's one we cannot mistake with the driver in front. The plain Jane white of Diego almost just looks naked in comparison, but here's the 50-50 trying to go around the outside, has a bit of a tank slapper themselves, recovers, but tucks in behind the Kevaduty right now. Absolutely, Quas is into 12th place. That recovery drive is aflame. NB looking at Min-Max right now. Down the Wellington straight we go. Makes a look. Can he act? I don't think so. John Gold really close to Diego in front. A little bit of side-by-side contact. That's all fair in love and war. Didn't push him too far off track. It might be clear behind him, and he's pushing forward. Man, oh man. Hectic racing out for all the drivers tonight. I'm not sure if they are expecting blood. Quas tries to make that move on Diego. Excuse me, not on Diego, on John Gold, but still is staring at the back at him. Yes, Speedy GP, PC only, unfortunately. And we're all online on the West Coast, racing here at 8 p.m. every Wednesday, and on Fridays as well on Automobilista if you're interested. Amazing wheel-to-wheel racing here from all the drivers. Ben B getting so close to Min-Max in front. He's got an epic livery, I must say. Let me take a look at this very briefly. That is smashing, and who's that pulled over? Diego's pulled over off to the side. The naked liveried car. I wonder if he only had qualifying fuel in, 13 minutes remaining, and pulling over at this rate. That's got to be either a technical or it's got to be a major issue. John Gold and Quas getting side by side. Quas able to make that move on John Gold, but John Gold isn't a driver who's willing to give up. Stay tucked in, but can he hold on to the dream? No, Quas might be checked out at this point. 54 mids coming out from most of the drivers, 54 lows for those in the back. I think it's going to be about managing the tires for the rest of this, and really managing any mistakes that can possibly happen. And I think there's a little bit of a NASCAR bump there. Yep, NASCAR bump draft between some of these drivers. Ben, B, Minmax, and Chewbacca, 3 close drivers, all familiar with each other's driving styles. And I think Chewbacca goes through on Minmax. On Ben B, and now is through on Minmax. Minmax battling it out side by side. 3-way battle down the Wellington Straight. Now, oh my goodness, I think Ben B makes a look on the inside, can't act. He's tucked in side by side, trading paint, ironically, between these drivers as Minmax made the livery for both of these guys. This is crazy. Ooh, man. And I was worried we were going to get close driving due to the nature of these cars, but no one's willing to leave it on the track tonight. Everything is coming out of the stops. Holy smokes, this is cool. Woo! What a fun season we are about to have. And if you didn't think there were pinstripes on that Battlestar Galactica themed car, there definitely are now from his good friend Minmax. Wow. Here we go, folks. Not even halfway there yet. You're absolutely right, Huckster. Oh, man. And we still have another race left to go. Here comes Quas looking at the derriere of Misha, throwing it into Cops as hard as he can, doing it right. Being set up for maggots now. He knows he's better on the brakes. Didn't want to stay too close to Misha. Tries to get a big run by getting early on the throttle. We saw Quas making this move and strategy work before. He'll do it again. He's a madman, he says. Good view of the drivers. I wasn't sure if Quas was actually going to make that move. I thought it was an open door, but not quite wide enough to stick your foot in, I would say. And Quas would agree, obviously, based on his actions. Would bang on the brakes, tap on the brakes, get it into 4th gear, and Quas has a tank slapper again. Pushing it out to the curbing, gets a little wiggle. Oh, almost goes into the back end. I told you he was good on the brakes into maggots. Really putting the proof to the pudding to show it to us. Amazing driving from all the drivers. No, John Gold has an accident. Tumbles down into 19th. No. And Bandy also has a bit of an accident in 18th. Nine minutes remaining on this 1.6 mile track, folks. And Quas still getting that tank slapper, won't give up. No, is Baloney off too? Baloney had their incident. No, running towards the front and now in mid-pack. Still has time to recover though. We just ticked past the halfway point. So we've still got 8.5 minutes left to go, guys. guys and gals, I should say. Everybody watching at home, everybody watching live, gotta say thank you so much for the love and support you guys give. And if you can, please, please, please check us out on the Discord and our YouTube and or Twitch links to give us a little bit more love. It'd go a long way to promoting the stream. And Min-Max is awfully close to the dragster, trying to go on the inside. The number 40, who was towards the front of the grid, now towards the back of the pack. Trying to make their way back through, but must have absolutely ghosted tires. Not roasted, they're ghosted. They're beyond smoke and flame, side by side, going into maggots. Min-Max smartly backs out of that as two do not go into one. Dragster goes deep in anticipation of that side by side, and Zhao Bandy is now involved in the mix, and he's side by side with one of the former race leaders. Fun stuff all up and down the grid. Here goes Quas though. Hold on to the seat of your pants. Thought I saw him side by side for just a second. Dragster still going side by side with Bandy, it looks like. There it is. It continues on through Lovefield, Woodcott. Like a orca playing with his prey on a sheet of ice. Balancing, giving way, heaving and hoeing. The dragster going around Bandy one way, then the other. Kong now. He's behind Devon, and I think he's been here for quite some time. He's watching, waiting, lurking, and lingering, I would imagine. Staying really close. I haven't tried to make any look even. Try to make it move. There's Quas in the background. Just got a glimpse of that. There he goes on the inside. You make that move, stick, trying to go around the outside. I believe that is stuck. Coming up to Woodcott now. And Quas is through on Misha. What a good view of that. No, Min-Max disconnecting from the server. What happened? Oh no. I don't know what happened there, but unfortunately Min-Max is no longer with us. RIP. F's go out in chat for the deceased. There's Kong again. His way downtown, walking fast, looking at Devon though. I'm not sure. He's really going. Moving on. Let's see what AutoCam's got for us today. Anything interesting? Going back to the dragster, we don't want to see this. We don't want to see this. Sam LaFleur and his unique livery with the BATL banners plastered all around it, looking good, looking clean. And he's of course got the Ferrari memes on the side. A man who's just asking for pain and heartache by being a Ferrari fan. It must be challenging living in complete pain and agony for his entire life. We should start a donation link for DJ Sam LaFleur and his constant pain and struggle. Ferrari fan. And hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Stop it. Stop it. DJ Sam LaFleur, you never cease to amaze me. with the snail logo on the side for the Ferrari emblem. Absolutely mad. I love it. The amount of detail and the amount of time that must go into some of these liveries must be credited to these drivers. I love what they've done with the place. Thank you so much for your hard work and just effort to be here week in, week out and drive these beautiful cars around for me to just talk about consistently. And there it is, Devon and Kong. Devon goes off, Kong goes through, so does DJ Sam Lafleur. And I think there is a side-by-side. There must have been contact there. And we just got rid of our view from DJ Sam Lafleur when that happened. Ugh. Missing some of the best action tonight, but catching all the rest of it though, because it's everywhere tonight. Oh my goodness. Kong and Sam Lafleur are gonna go side by side through Brooklyn's Love Field and Woodcott. Watch. Oh my God, nose to tail, switchback, possibly no. DJ Sam Lafleur can't put it together. Pack of cars right in front of us though. Diego, Ben B, and Valoni all tucked into each other. Oh, good shout out. DJ Sam Lafleur will get pole right now. We've got 1 minute and 18 seconds remaining. I think we're gonna get 3 more laps, maybe even 4 out of this as the leader is getting to the line right now. So with these 53-second laps, we're gonna get 1, 2, 3 more laps at least, depending on how the server is set up, because if it's a +1, we're doing 4 more laps, and I'm not sure all the drivers are gonna have fuel for that. Here we go. Valoni trying to make a move on Diego, realizing the clock is running out. Tick, tick, tick. Here we go. Just a few more. This has got to feel like an endurance race for these drivers. 21 grueling laps of Silverstone in 20 minutes. Never done before, I'm sure. I hope these guys are having as much fun as I am casting, because boy, oh boy, this is cool. Look at this pack of wild ones still going at it. 20 minutes in, 4 cars within half a second and still trading paint as one driver goes wide. Here we go, Kevin Duty trying to make a move on Misfit. Final throws, final blows. Leader is already around for the final lap, so white flag is out now. That will turn into a checkered flag if I'm not mistaken. So one more. Diego goes down, 16th place for him. He's off at Luffield. "22 laps. This will go checkered flag when the driver crosses the line. So that was just the 2 laps I said. Naka still threatening. A position right now. Dirty Dan under threat. Chewbacca cleaning up shop is going to make that move happen. Threatening on the outside now. Checkered flag, Bearded does take that position, but can Chewbacca clean anything up right here in 12th place? I don't think so. Tucked in tight to Dirty Dan. Let's go check out who's battling for the line. DJ Sam Lafleur, Clausen in 6th, Devon in 7th, Misha in 8th, Misfit in 9th, Kevin Duty 10th, Dirty Dan in 11th, battling it out with Chewbacca, Ben B in 13th, Valoni in 14th, and Bandy in 15th, Dragster 16th, Diego in 17th, and John Gold picking up 18th place. But most importantly, Quas is going to have to battle from 6th place right now, as Huck pointed out, and DJ Sam Lafleur is able to gain provisional pole for race 2. That will be exciting, and Quas will have an interesting challenge as he's most of the time at worst 5th place for race 2. Who are we grabbing to talk to is the question, though. Who are we grabbing to talk to? Let's talk to Kieran, if they're available. I don't see Kieran's name. Hello, how are you? Unfortunately, I don't hear you, but I see you lighting up.
You know?
I can hear you now.
That was quite the race.
Is this Kieran, yeah?
Yes, it is.
All right, that was quite the race, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, I had to keep the pace up the whole time. People were right behind me. I made a couple mistakes, and fortunately, they were far enough back that they couldn't quite capitalize on them.
So, talk about just battling for consistency here, as I don't think you really had a battle. Well, you did have a battle for a lot of the race, but I mean, battle for consistency. Walk us through that.
These cars are pretty touchy, but fortunately, they've got the traction control that keeps them in line when you put your foot down. So as long as you can get on the throttle and get it turned into a corner at the right time, I find that they're good enough to stay consistent in. But it's when you start getting greedy and trying to make dangerous moves that these things are just going to go flying off the edge.
So if you've really got your pace, you kind of have to stick with it then and have the race come to you. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much. Don't try to go for more than you're going for already, because it's going to all go away from you.
Sounds like a good strategy for race 2. How do you feel about your podium, though?
Pretty happy about it. I think it's my second podium here back at the lab, so I'm quite proud of that, and probably my cleanest race here yet.
Right on. And then after being gone for a while, that must be especially pleasing, right?
Oh yeah, it took quite the vacation from the races here, and it's great to be back. Great to be fighting for podiums, which I definitely was not doing before. So nice to return further up than I was before.
Heck yeah, glad to see you improving as well. Take care and good luck.
Thank you very much. Good talking to you.
Good talking to you too. Bye. And I think we're moving on right into DJ Sam LaFleur's race right now. DJ Sam LaFleur, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm living the dream. Thank you for asking. Gotta say right away, God, I love your liveries. So unique, so you, and so lively. Thank you for doing that.
I love messing around with like GIMP and stuff, so I mean I enjoy it, you know.
I love it. I love the rims that you've created as well. Those obviously have to be unique. So just everything you've done is just so much flair and just gotta say you to it. So enough of the brown nosing. Let's get to talking about your race. 5th place, headed into 1st. How do you feel?
Pretty good. I think I started like 9th. I was just waiting for people to crash in front of me, to be honest, and capitalize on it. My pace was like medium, so yeah, I could pull away from like the people behind me, and then I was just waiting for people in front of me to lose it, and that was my race plan.
Nice. Consistency was key for you. You heard the keys to the race, obviously. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you though, Quas, right behind you. Was that even a thought in your mind or a worry you may have had?
Quas he's scary, man. I saw him with like a 2.5-second gap behind me. I'm like, okay, I'm fine, and then a lap and a half later he's like right off my tail. So I'm just like, I focused my shift from chasing Kong to like just make sure Quas doesn't pass me. And
I knew at some point that was going to be a thought in your mind. Quas's beautiful livery also growing bigger and bigger in your rear view, but I'm glad he was able to stay away for now. You won't be able to avoid him much longer in race 2 though, unfortunately.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
He's, it's Quas, that's all we have to say, right?
I mean, during qualifying he pulled a 52.9, 52.8, so fuck. Oh, sorry for the swear, but I knew I had to like, watch myself. You know what I mean?
No, I completely understand. I would be the same way around that kind of driver. So, good luck to you, and may the pace gods be with you, sir. Good luck.
Thank you.
Right on, right on. Good talking to the drivers. Love to do it. Love to hear from us. We talked to Kerry. We talked to DJ Sam. Well, let's talk to the pole sitter, Big Bad Bearded. Big Bad Bearded.
Yo!
Quite the quiet race you ended up having after the early kerfunkle, huh?
Yeah, I saw behind me, I saw Quaz spin, and then I was just gone. And then I basically just hot lapped for 20 minutes.
Yeah, pretty silent race. No lap traffic really getting in your way, I don't think, was there?
No, Kerbal pulled right over, and John spun himself, so I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to ask for anything. It was great.
Perfect. Glad to see it. Well, the grid is set. I won't annoy you any much longer. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
So we've seen this livery, and I think we're going to jump right back into Kieran's beautiful livery as well. Who's got the next one? Bearded, we saw his Quas with the 50/50, and then we've got Devon in his Dodge livery, looking so meme, obviously, his Dodge coin badged car. A little bit of the Pepsi badging on the roof. Misha with a Battery Plus badged car. Kappa BATL. A couple other liveries, cancer awareness, breast cancer awareness on the back. Let's see that. So much cause. But the race is about to get underway, folks. Let's see what the drivers have in store for us. DJ Sam LaFleur, Kong, Kieran, Kilo, Bearded, Quas, Devon, Misha Misfit, Kevin Duty, Dirty Dan, Chewbacca, Benby, Veloni, Bandy, Dragster, Diego, John Gold, and the Kerbal Kid, all taking away to this one. And there's a little bit of side-by-side going on in the background I saw. There's just a lot of action going on. Almost 3 wide in the background. It is 3 wide in the background. I can see it. I think it's 3 wide down the Wellington straight, bumping the rump. Little shove there. Not sure who got shoved by whom, but there was contact. I did see that go down in the background. The problem with having such beautiful cars, I know who you are, I know who you touched. As soon as the race starts, I see viewers drop, so I know you guys have turned off the stream. Good for you for finally listening. Kevin Duty has a big old wiggle at Cops. On his way into Maggots, loses at least 3 positions, manages to clean it up, tucks in front of the Dragster, and oh, now he's battling it out with the Dragster, excuse me. Battles it out with the Dragster side by side right now. Kevin Duty in the red flame car. There goes the Dragster in front, tucked away on the inside, clipping the cone. Really neat and tidy, and that's Chewbacca trying to get close to Kevin Duty, making him make a mistake. Do so as well. Gotta say, as always, folks, thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for hanging out. Don't know why you do it, but thank you for the love and support. Bearded unable to make a move. Down into 6th place behind Quas. And DJ Sam LaFleur and Kong invert positions, it looks like. Kong is through, now battling it out with Kilo, I think. On the outside, on the entrance of the big S's that are Luffield, Brooklands. Bearded and Quas battling it out. Trading positions, 2 cars merging into 1 right there. That might be the shot of the race. That looks amazing, folks. What an amazing battle. Double Kin disconnecting from the server right now. Unfortunately, no longer with us. Oh man, I think Kieran's battling it out with the Bearded. Maybe getting a little bump there. No, it's all clean. It's all clean. No contact right now. Side by side, Bearded on the inside. Switchback engaged. Can Quas get dragged through? Doesn't want to allow it. Kieran says no. But Quas is there on the inside. Can he make any room possible? No, not able to do so. Nose to tail going into Maggots now. Dirty Dan's through in the background. Battle. No, Valoni goes off. No. Dirty Dan goes off. Excuse me. Valoni's promoted. I saw yellow cars, and 2 yellow cars aren't the same. Wonder what happened there. Dirty Dan now. Oh, in a battle. In a battle with John Gold. Of the battle we were just watching a second ago, and then another one. John Gold's trying to cover this one off right now. Ooh. Dragster want to get involved in this though. Battles up ahead. Bearded Kieran Kilo. Bearded Quas Kilo. Side by side action right now. Ooh, Quas goes through on Bearded at the end of Love Field and into Woodcut. They're still side by side. They're not going to stop now. Why bother? They're having fun behind Kieran right now. If they can't get past him, get with him. And Devon is now glued into this battle as well, taking a look at the best view in the house. Watching some of the best drivers back in the lab get down. And if you're offended by that statement, then you need to get on track, folks. Oh my God, 3 wide going into, oh my God, going into Brooklyn. No, that doesn't work out. Quas gets spun. Going wide and deep, gets spun, going around, unavoidable contact by the other drivers. Well, he was just a victim looking the wrong way. Couldn't all ends in daisies, folks. It had to conclude poorly eventually for someone. We just wish it didn't end in contact. Halo trying to make his move on DJ Sam LaFleur. Looking for better than top 3. He wants 1 or 2, maybe. Agreed. 3 wide into Brooklands after the Wellington Straight. I don't think ever works out for anybody. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. He's gonna link the one video of that one time it worked out for that one guy. To prove me wrong. Side by side, almost. Good from my angle. Diego now DNFing also from this server. Unfortunate, man. Absolutely right. Absolute action in the top 10 right now. Baxter's still messing around. I think he's got some more pace in him than he's willing to let on. He's toying with his food. consistently in battles for the dragster. His only mistakes have been his own, so a welcome addition to the grid, obviously. We're all pushing ourselves to the limit, and we're all willing to make mistakes, but he is out here pushing hard and giving everybody a lot of race room and race respect, and you gotta love to see that. So good on him. Glad to see you, Dragster. Hopefully we can get your mic sorted out eventually. Get you in for an interview of sorts. It's an interview, period. I don't know why I said that. It's okay. Bearded, looking at Kieran, no longer has the abuse to deal with from Quas, obviously. And I'm sure he's thrilled about that, but still battling it out with cars ahead. Obviously not the hot lap session that he said he was in race 1. I'm sure the drivers are happy to give him a little bit of run for his money. Kieran giving him that entertainment that he so rightfully wanted. Kilo now making that move on DJ Sam LaFleur. He tried to make it move a couple times into Maggots. This time promptly presented himself, and DJ Sam LaFleur gets a little bit of rubbing there and goes off into the runoff. So all fair in love and war, regains that position, no problem. And driving on the straight and narrow, but Kilo is off to the races. Almost halfway through this one and 3 seconds behind Kong, so I'm not sure how much he can really make up in this short amount of time. Let's take a look at the live timer to find out. He's really only a 10th faster that last lap, so gonna have to see a lot of work out of Kilo to make this happen. Kong is gonna have to make a fatal mistake. Oh no. John Gold getting frisky with the dragster still. Beautiful Banksy livery, gotta say. Absolutely rock solid. Oh. Why is he making another move? It's unbelievable. Halfway through, my voice is gone. I can't talk anymore. This is over, folks. Ugh. I'm not gonna last 3 more weeks of this. Plus practice sessions, plus Thursdays, plus the Fridays Automobilista. You guys are killing me. Absolutely killing me. Entertaining to say the least. Whoa. Oh no! I thought we were gonna get a good glimpse of that action, but both drivers just went off screen after some contact side by side, so we were able to just miss that. And who else was that just spun off? I thought I saw someone spin off in the background. Maybe not. My mind's playing tricks on me, folks. And the dragster goes deep at that corner a lot. And I believe he thinks that he's getting a run at people. Into Brooklands, I would imagine. Ooh, man. So close. There goes Quas. See the dynamic wing working on the back of this car. Doing its work. Oh, Quas is so close to touching. John Gold, and there goes the dragster off in the background. No! Raising the wall. Boss going deep. No! Chewbacca was right there. Oh my goodness. Stopped in the middle of the corner and splits the drivers by more than a gap now, though. Looking at the back of his wing. This is towards EJ Samuel, obviously. EJ Samuel trying to break a little bit of that vision there and get a little bit more view of the brake markers ahead. I would imagine trying to get closer to Bearded. On board right now with Kev Duty looking at Devon. I think these are the two drivers that were involved in the incident earlier. Definitely was Devon involved. I know that meme livery anywhere. I don't know who that other driver was. Glad to see that both drivers are in good spirits and back to driving around track again. Most important thing is that they're out here being entertained and having some fun. So love to see that. Love to see it. On Gold in the Banksy Mobile. Trying to pick up a thing or two from Quas. Who's not had great lap races 1 or 2, unfortunately. These might be some of the worst races I think worst result races I've seen him have in quite a long time. And that's saying something since he got 6th place in race 1. A little bit of double side-by-side action. Got Zhao Bandy battling it out with Chewbacca. Dragster and the Dirty Dan obviously battling it out. Nose to tail for both sets of drivers. Three minutes, 40 seconds remaining, folks. Not a whole lot of time. I think that'll only give about 5 or 6 more laps. I was wrong last time, so I'll be right. I'll be wrong again, even though I saw how many laps we raced last time. A good caster would know that. That's why I don't know that. Bearded trying to make this final move happen on Kieran, realizing that tick, tick, tick away. Can't really do it though, it looks like. On trying to battle it out with Duty. Can you make anything happen? No, looks towards the brake marker. I don't think so. This is Quas bumping into the back of Devon. And Devon is able to recover and keep on driving straight, thank goodness. Hectic car into the braking zone with a little bit of a hectic bump as well. Surely would unsettle anybody at the steering wheel. Very good car control out of him. Oh, Dragster's off again. Another big accident. 413 of Bearded in 4th place right now, trying to get a move done on Kieran. Pretty patient with this one. He's waited long enough. Probably worth the effort at this point. Sticks his nose in at the opportune moment. Gets that side-by-side engaged. He might have a run at it. Side-by-side contact from Kieran into Bearded. Paints traded. Bearded goes through at the entrance there. Just ahead. Can Kieran do anything to retaliate at the end of this sector? I don't think so. Bearded is checked out. The podium is his. The champagne will be poured, he says. Oof, what a move. And what a clinic that was put on. No, now we're looking at another one that's about to be put on. Grab the notebook, folks. Ross is about to teach us how to make overtakes a reality. After all this dreaming, after all this plotting and planning, will Quas be able to make this move happen on Devon? I don't think so. Too busy battling it out with John Gold, who's giving him some shade right now. Might take it back. Boss might try to make a move happen around the outside. Just like two trailer park girls. He might go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside, and he does. No, there's a spin from Devon on the inside. Could not make it stick, could not hold on to the pressure. Boss is through, John Gold is through, Devon falls back. White flag's out, checker flag will be waved for the 22nd lap, side by side with the Dragster and Bandy. But we're going to go back to the leaders very quickly. P1, this is going to be it. A P1 finish for Kong, I believe. Yes, it is. And then Kong is going to take P2. Bearded's going to be able to get P3 after that long battle with Kieran. DJ Sam LaFleur in 4th place. 5th place, excuse me. Misha in 6th. Valoni in 7th place. Misfit in 8th. Benby in 9th. Kevaduty in 10th place. Quas in 11th. John Gold, Devon, Dirty Dan, Chewbacca, Bandy, the Dragster, and Diego all taking to the grid tonight. With the Kerbalkin also, excuse me, all taking to the grid tonight. Holy Toledo, folks. Madness at the end of the race. Ooh, well deserved. Well deserved. Some celebratory donuts. That's well deserved as well. Let's talk to our race winner. King Kong, bang your chest hard, climb the Empire State Building. How does it feel, sir?
It honestly feels great. This is only the second time I've won in back at the lab. I honestly, before I got on, I was like, I am gonna die. I'm gonna get killed. I'm ready. I'm just gonna accept it if I die. And I P4'd the first race and P1 the second. Let's go.
Right on. So, do you have changed feelings about the vehicle now and the season after the first event is under your belt now?
Yeah, I think that the more fuel, it seems to be a little bit more planted, but I still can get the rear end to slide a little bit. And Kilo was quicker in some turns, but I think that I was a little faster on the straights, so it was keeping me away from it.
Very nice. Good race. And I'm very happy that you're enjoying this. And anything else that you want to add or anything else that you want to share from race 1 with the fans at home?
Let's go. Let's get it. Join up.
Right on. Where are we
Follow
going
the stream.
next?
You want to see some back at the lab content? Follow the stream. That's the way to do it.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Have a great night, sir, and we'll catch you next
You
week, huh?
too. Thank you. Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Oh, now you can't stop.
Oh yeah. No. Next week's gonna be a fun one. I'm actually excited for that one. The bus stop in these cars. Oh my goodness, they're gonna be a blast.
Heck yeah. Right on, and good luck. Take care.
Have a good night.
night.
Bye.
Who else do we want to? Who's still here? We got Ben, Dragster, and Colin. Let's try to grab the Dragster. Dragster, are you there? How we figured out the technical difficulties? Potentially not. Let's see if we can grab then. Misha. Misha.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic. I just wanted to at least get one more.
Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something.
Oh, sorry, here we go. I just wanted to check in with you and get one more interview in under my belt before we wrapped up for the evening. How did you feel about the cars tonight? How did you feel about the way that your race went? You 6th place in race 2.
Yeah, it went really well. I like these cars actually. Like I wasn't sure I was gonna like them because they feel like they're like big cars. They're pretty
Feel
they drive
heavy.
kind of like a pig. They feel heavy, yeah. But like I seem to be taking to them really well. Like I didn't really have any accidents both races. Like that went like extremely well.
Right on. Glad to hear it. And it seems like everybody's driving maybe a little bit more cautiously or giving a little bit more room for mistakes, maybe, with the cars being as wily as they are this time.
Yeah, I think so. I
Right on.
definitely noticed a bit of that.
Right on. And we are headed to Watkins Glen next. So are you ready for that?
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. I'm glad this was a good opener for everybody, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Misha. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take
I
care.
appreciate you doing all these broadcasts.
Oh, thank you so much, Misha. Have a great night. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. Oh, hey, Dragster. Yeah, GG's indeed. Thank you so much, everybody, for showing up and hanging out with us. I really appreciate all the love and support you guys are giving. It's absolutely unbelievable and undeserving for me to receive. So if you guys do want to support something, if you guys do want to give back, come find us. You know where the Discord's at. You know where to find us out on track. Look for Back at the Lab in your content manager, and you'll find plenty of servers with their name on it. And you'll find this one, which is a practice server and live race server. Practices on Monday, races on Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We've got Thursdays coming up tomorrow, in case that piques your interest, where we just do fun, goofy, spur of the moment kind of things. Grab your beverage of choice, grab your you-know-what of choice, if that's your thing, chicken wing, and come play with us. It's a good time. As always, the Huckster runs the Automobilista rounds on Fridays. So in case that piques your interest, go check that out. So I think we've got pretty much a packed week of action and racing ahead of us, folks. And if that's not good enough, I don't know what will please you. But maybe these Ferrari 599XXx's will appease that craving. Again, thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support and hanging out with me. Really appreciate it, folks. And everybody in chat to help with the difficulties, the technical difficulties. I can't thank you enough. The stream obviously would not be the same without you. So thank you, everybody. And as always, please stay safe and good night.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind. it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm I'm so gone, no, I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so what? You're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong. You will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like